Hey everyone, Adam here, and the mighty, the incredible, one of my favorite bands, Sleep Token, has dropped their brand new song, Caramel. I cannot wait to jump into this. When Emergence did come out, I just had to dive in and listen to that song immediately. I have had it on repeat for weeks since its release. Like, I've just been playing that song again and again. I absolutely love it. To hear new Sleep Token music is just a joy and just a dream. So I am excited, so excited for this. So let's dive straight in. Here we go. This is Sleep Token and Caramel. Let's go.
Count me out like sirens, pay back for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel.
Beautiful.
Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. They ask me, is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Kinda get a mirror side stage, looking sideways. Some of your visage getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get
Let's go, Vessel. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, man. This is beautiful. Beautiful. These lyrics. Let's go. Blast beats? Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Whoa.
cages of prison.
Oh my God.
A beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Wow. Okay, we need to talk about this song right now. All right, so first of all, holy shit at hearing blast beats and that vocal, that pure harsh vocal, just completely catching me off guard there. Wow. Full on blast beats in that song. That was total misdirection where, like, you know, the song started and it was kind of like, you know, upbeat and like beautiful, and like, you know, Vessel's voice, who's kind of more just like, you know, singing, almost kind of like, you know, singing, rapping a little bit in there as well in places, which is wonderful. And he's such a talented vocalist. My God, the things he can do with that vocal. Wow. And like, I want to get onto the lyrics shortly because there was some stuff in there which was like really interesting that we really need to talk about. Like, as a fan base as well, I feel like that's kind of a lot of what he was talking about there. But, oh my God, when those blast beats came in and that harsh vocal just ripped out of him, wow, like, just the emotion, the power, just the bite, the grit, everything was in there. Just wow. Like, you know, many of you will know that I'm, you know, like a massive metalhead. Like, I love my metal. I love like different bands and like genres of metal, like all of it. To hear that, yes, please, let's go. That was such a surprise and that was phenomenal. Like, wow, I absolutely ate that up. But I love as well, like, you know, the way the song starts, where it's almost like a child's toy, like just the sound of like, you know, that bling, 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 like noise at the beginning. It just sounded like a, you know, like a child's play toy, or something that would like sing you a lullaby, or something that would like spin around and just play like that music like that. And then obviously Vessel's vocal coming in over the top of that. But I love that, you know, we kind of started with that. And then like, even when the guitars and the drums and everything came in like earlier on, that was beautiful. That was such like an uplift of the song for me. That's like, we went into like a different kind of style and direction there completely. And I loved hearing that so much. That was gorgeous. Like, I kind of felt myself getting lost in the music and just swaying because I love that sound. Like, there's something about the sound, like, I don't know, like the shred or like just the guitar in Sleep Token songs, which is just so beautiful. Like, it just sweeps me off my feet and I'm just swept up in the music. It's so stunning. And I love that. I love that so much as well. It's like, and I loved Vessel's voice, like singing along with like kind of like the guitar drops and everything like that, like with the rhythm. It was just beautiful. Like, so just stick to me, like just, oh, so beautiful, gorgeous. And I've always said like Vessel's got such like an emotive vocal. Like, he genuinely has. Like, you know, Euclid is one of my favorite songs of all time. Like, I absolutely adore that song, and make sure you check out my reaction to it if you haven't already, because that song for me is super special, and I literally get choked up when I'm talking about that song in that reaction video because it blew my face off. Like, I adore it so much. And this was stunning. This reminded me of like just that emotion that Vessel has in his vocal, like when he really goes in there and just, so beautiful, and clearly talking about something very meaningful to him and his feelings and passion about that. So let's check out some of the lyrics. So some of this was really kind of like talking about, you know, I'm guessing like how Vessel feels about, you know, I guess being famous and being on stage, and how it can really take its toll. Like, some of the lyrics that he's saying here, like, they can sing the words while I cry into the bass line, wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder even just to exhale, backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine, so stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. And they ask me, is it going good in the garden? I say I'm lost but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice but low on the cards. I try not to talk about how it's harder now. It's just, I mean, this is everything here. And, you know, everyone wants eyes on him. Just want to hear you sing that top line. If you don't think I mean it, then I understand. But I'm glad you came, so let me see those hands. It's just, you know, there's a lot in here where he's talking about like, this stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. Tell me, did I give you what you came for? Like, that is so tough. And, you know, I think there's a direct correlation with, there's a lot of videos out there and a lot of toxicity when, like, you know, and there's a famous video out there where fans are literally front row at a Sleep Token gig and they are allegedly shouting out Vessel's real name to him, and like, that is just like, what do you expect to gain from that? Like, what are we doing here? Like, go to the show, enjoy the music. That's what it's about. If they want like if they want to keep themselves anonymous, let them do it. Like, you're still seeing the band live. So what do you get by shouting, oh, I know what your name really is? And like, who cares? Like, you're not there for that. You're there to enjoy the incredible music. And clearly, you know, the band, and as well, like Vessel is trying to say, look, like, let us stay anonymous. Like, let us just perform our music and everything, but we don't need to, you know, give our identity to you like that, because that's not the band that they are. So there's obviously that. And also, I remember the band's birth certificate was leaked online, and like his kind of identity and other stuff was leaked online, and like, you know, it's caused them to like delete social media, kind of rewrite social media and stuff like that of their own, and like, you know, the bands as well. And it's like, what are we doing here? Like, that's not acceptable behavior. Like, what does that make you achieve? You know, and like that's kind of like all of these questions and everything like that was clearly coming through the lyrics there. And when Vessel's saying, like, you know, it can be so hard to stand on this stage when did I give you what you want? And like, you know, I just think it's so important for them to write music and get that across to fans that, like, if they want to remain anonymous, if they want to do, like, you know, release the music and present themselves in that way, they are allowed to do that. You know, and all of this digging and researching and blah, 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 like, it doesn't matter. Like, they're an incredible band releasing incredible music. That should be enough. And you've paid to come and see them. Come and see them. Like, have a great time at their show because you love their music. But I don't know what you get from screaming out their names at them. Like, I know who you're. Like, what does that matter? So, like, clearly, I think that Vessel's trying to address like a lot of that, like in the lyrics, and kind of just saying like how it feels to be on stage and like having a, you know, particular kind of part of, I guess, maybe the fan base, maybe just, you know, the people that are turned up to see them. But I guess kind of like he just doesn't want to have to feel that being on stage as a performer. Not even just Vessel, like the rest of the band as well. But I just thought that's really interesting to put that into a song, and into a song like this where you can hear the passion, hear the hurt in his voice. And I applaud him for doing it. I take my hat off for doing him. You know, like, artists should always speak their truth in their music and how they feel, how they're affected, and like their life experiences, everything like that. And that's what makes the best music. I've always said that, like, put your experiences and everything like that into the music and it will really come through and show. And we get that with Vessel here. And I think this song is so strong, you know, like where it's almost like an anthem to the fans as well, though. It's Stick to Me Like Caramel, you know, and like when he says walk beside me and everything like that, it's a beautiful track, right? And like the way that it's written, obviously the lyrics there are very strong and like definitely worth a conversation having about, but as well, just the way that this song was constructed was just beauty. There's something about Sleep Token which just hits me here whenever I hear them. Just the construction of their songs, like Vessel's vocal, like the guitars that are on there, just everything, the emotion that they're able to put in there, just stunning. And then again, with that huge metal breakdown that came towards the end of the song, which just, I was not expecting that. That was incredible. Wow, wow, wow. And I love that between Emergence and Caramel, like we're getting a taste of how this album sounds, and still I'm like blown away by new stuff. Like, you know, the saxophone solo at the end of Emergence, incredible, absolutely love that. And then again with this, just like that blast of pure metal in there, stunning, stunning, stunning. I'm just so excited to hear more. Like, I'm genuinely excited to hear how this album sounds, because oh, it's just got me so pumped and so excited. I'm just so pleased we're in a place now where Sleep Token are releasing brand new music and taking us on a brand new journey. Will we get a trilogy again? What's going to be the whole kind of theme going over this album? I don't know. And then will it tie to the other albums as well that are coming out after? I don't know. But I am excited and I am ready for it. But what did you think of Sleep Token and their brand new song, Caramel? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts. And if you have any other suggestions that you'd like me to check out by Sleep Token, believe me, I have listened to all of their songs practically, but if you want to hear my thoughts on some of them, please leave those down below as well. And make sure you check out my reaction to Euclid as well, and The Love You Want, because those songs are amazing and they blew my face off. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications when a brand new video like this drops. So I want to say a big thank you again to all of the incredible Sleep Token fans actually who have recently come up to the channel, especially everyone that commented like lovely comments on my Euclid reaction. I did a short as well with just like a little bit of my reaction in there when the ending of like the chorus kicks in, which is just beautiful. Like, again, my soul left my body at that point of that song. So thank you for your wonderful comments on there. I genuinely appreciate it, and I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on, you know, the lyrics and what Vessel's saying and like everything about that? Like, I'm genuinely interested to know what your thoughts are about that as well. But until next time, take care.